What about Cornelius Wedge?
Salad.
Correct! Amir, you guessed the secret word of the game. That's $1,000.
What was it?
What's that?
What was the secret word of the game?
Cornelius. Yeah.
It's not a word.
It's a name. It's a proper noun.
Yeah, that's right.
That sound means it's my turn to fucking talk. What you just heard was an hors d'oeuvre, a prototype of what will soon become a segment we all know and love, Word of the Week. Rebranded to Word of the Day, but I've always preferred calling it Word of the Week because it phonetically sounds better, and this is a weekly show after all. Word of the Week has gone through a lot of changes throughout the years. It's a great way to keep the segment fresh, but in my opinion, nothing will ever top how it started, which was someone would say a small word like do, and Geoff Venmos them $1,000. Holy shit. I just got the word of the week. Them. Prepare yourselves to hear this stupid sound effect a lot over the next 30 to 60 minutes.
The question should really be, what are we going to do? Not what won't we do?
You said the magic word, Marty.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You said the magic word of the week, which is R. Here we go. That's $1,000 Venmo to Marty.
What? For saying, I'm sure we said it. I'm sure we said
all
it.
said R.
No, I think.
No.
Are we going to keep touching each other?
No, Venmo the cash.
Avital said
I've
that.
had eagle ears.
gonna keep-
I've had hawk ears the entire episode. Nobody said R.
There's a hawk that flies around my house. It's pretty cool.
She's scoping out the D situation. She's going to try to lift her up
Yeah,
when she's
right.
not looking.
My
400-pound pit bull.
Don't underestimate a hawk.
And you've always said that.
Yeah.
When
Wow.
And that's really just how I get my rocket news. Word of the day.
Word of the goddamn day. It's back.
What was it?
I've
definitely said that before.
I didn't hear it.
But not at the right time.
Not at the right time. Where my ears were ready to hear the I word.
We do have to move on. Word of the day. Unbelievable.
Do you want to try again?
Unbelievable.
Is that a word?
So, okay, well, word of the day is I'm like coining phrases,
Oh,
not
you're
to say coins again, but I'm coming up with new phrases, turns of phrase, etc., and I'm hoping that they can kind of make it into the general lexicon.
Yeah. I've already forgotten. You said onion something?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So it's basically when a bulb vegetable is too good to be true. To use it in a sentence, it would be, that leek is unbelievable.
I don't hate it. I honestly don't hate it.
No
See,
way
I'm
this is the one that you don't
I actually
meet me
so-
with resistance
That's
on.
kind of smart.
I'm
Like,
so
no way.
scared of Geoff that I was convinced that was a joke about me.
Really?
Unbelievable.
Oh,
There's
I
a whole
see.
episode called.
Onion Kanovskaya.
Yeah. So I kind of thought, but it's not even, it's just a separate onion
I
thing.
guess if you were in character as Onion Kanovskaya, you could be unbelievable, but
looking
that's
up
a
at the
stretch.
sky.
Well, 'cause, yeah, it's a stretch.
He's
so.
having an
I hated
aneurysm.
that. I hated that.
Amir said this fact, and I thought it was a joke, but it's like a New Jersey company that called itself Haagen-Dazs because it's a Danish-sounding word. That's crazy. It means
Micah
nothing.
just said the word of the week.
Danish?
Yeah. Absolutely, he got it.
Was it that?
So he gets $1,000.
That's
right?
$1,000 over Venmo.
That's awesome. Can I do it Danish?
No, it only worked once. So
I'm gonna probably request you for that cash. I'll keep looking at my phone.
Yeah, definitely make sure it goes through. Make sure deposit it immediately.
Micah's taking his phone off airplane
The fast
mode.
deposit
Wow.
that you have to pay. Like,
So if there's any interruption in the quality of our audio, Micah took his phone off airplane mode. But it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. Because it means $1,000.
my Venmo's been suspended. Suspicious activity.
Are you on Cash App? PayPal?
I'm on Apple Pay, but I can't help but feel like I don't have the cash is the other thing. It's like this was what I was trying to send, and then now it's saying your account's been blocked from sending transfers.
Jeffrey pointed at me and then pointed at Amir.
Right.
I don't know what I said.
Word of the day.
I said it.
Sean said it.
That's what that segment is?
The word of the day was Amir.
Oh, okay.
So congratulations. We used to give people $1,000 for that, but I can't keep doing that because Venmo, now you have to pay taxes on any Venmo transaction.
That's why it's the taxes. I'll cover the taxes if you want to send me.
Is it? Yeah. Is it that bad?
no, it's fine.
Nobody said it.
Crisp. It's
Nobody
a crispy
said it out
sound.
loud, but I do think somebody thought it. All right. Word of the week. Rejuvenate.
Who do you think thought that?
Your ass. The lady doth protest too much. The first one who smelt it dealt it. Casey was like, who do you think thought that? It was your ass.
Yeah.
Rejuvenate, which is a word that I'm coining because the
But
new...
I thought it first.
You thought it first. I'm coining the bitch because I said it out loud first. Basically, this year, you guys don't like word of the day. I know this shit because every time I click the eagle, everybody's like, nice. And then they're pissed that it's like the word of the day is like, and. This year, word of the day is changing a little bit. All right. It's shit that I'm coming up with in an effort to get a word as Merriam-Webster's word of the year. So today it's rejuvenate, which is to make someone feel glad again.
And just to confirm, that is a real word, or did you make it up?
I
think you made it up.
What did I just say? What did I just say? Word of the day is changing this year.
Yeah.
For me to coin words to get it in the dictionary. Oxford's word of the year or whatever.
I didn't understand that it was coin brand new words. I thought you were just like suggesting a word to be word of the year.
Word of the year. Yeah, that's true. No, they add shit.
It's a new word.
But cap, I think, was added a year ago or two, where it's like, oh, like that's when you're lying. So I wonder if it could be rejuvenate, which is to make someone glad again, having previously. Yep.
Cap is a word that exists, and they just added another definition.
No, but that's true, but some years it's that, some years it's whole new turns of phrases.
Like rejuvenate.
I'm not saying it's gonna be rejuvenate. I'm just saying this is my pitch for this week. We're gonna have 52 of this shits.
How are we gonna get this to Webster or Merriam?
Look, if this show isn't on a much bigger platform by like October, we've got much bigger problems than trying to get a word in the dictionary, right?
Welcome to the Thunderdome, Dan. First week in
Amazing.
Headgum. He's already entering the lion's den.
So wow.
Word of the week, den. That's $1,000 to me. You guys can split it evenly. That's $333 from each of you. Dane, San Diego native. But this is a monumental episode, whether we've done Bond of the Week for every single week. I mean, again, it's episode number...
What is it? 201, 202,
200.
203?
Right? Isn't that right?
Word of the day.
200?
That's exactly right.
He's moved on.
Word of the day is 200. Was that Marika who said it?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Are you going to Venmo me cash?
Yeah, I'm going to Venmo you cash. This is kind of a throwback to an old segment we used to do before. Billy actually told me that Venmo transactions
tax repercussions to this joke. Anywho, Bond of the Week, or can we move on to the word of the fucking day?
I think the word of the day at this point.
That's funny. See, here we go. We had Chicken on mic. Well, she's saying stuff, but she's not on mic. Word of the day.
Loose cat.
The word of the day is dumption.
Dumption?
It's like gumption, but basically the definition is enthusiastic initiative to do dumb shit. Dumption.
That's cool.
I think that's a good one.
I love gumption.
Yeah. So imagine gumption, but for things that don't matter.
That's sort of what you have. Oh my god. Dude.
You make fun of me. Kenny G. And they both played sax. And I just remember that sketch very vividly. Basically, the onus of the holy shit. I just got the word of the week.
What was it? No way.
Everyone's no way. You're the first person.
Everyone
I know, but it's not about.
Everyone has
It's
said it.
not necessarily about being the first to say it. It's just whenever the eagle caws is when there's cause for word of the week.
Whenever the eagle caws.
For whom the eagle soars.
That was met with, for anyone listening at home, it wasn't just met with silence, because Marika and I both were shaking our heads in silence. So I don't want anyone to think that we just didn't react to Jeff's
Mhm.
joke, we actually had a silent but very negative reaction.
Emma, if you're seeing a button that says eagle, don't be afraid to press it anytime soon.
Other tab.
Yeah.
It's always the other
different
tab.
window, different tab. Holy shit. Wait, Johnny, did you just say plum? Because our word of the day is plum.
Obviously, I didn't.
I know, but I'm trying to power through this fucking outline.
Yeah, you could have just said something I said was the word of the day, but you didn't.
Okay.
Just said plum.
Well, the word of the day has been plum. There it is. Can we
All
get
right,
that
fine,
eagle
you got
sound
me.
effect again?
Don't clap. Don't clap for him. Don't help him.
It's clapping for you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Let's really get into some shit.
Trying to get to the normal segments. These are all movie themed. All right. So this is word of the day, but it's also potential movie pitch, right? So it's both. It's a word that I want people to start using, and it's a word that could become a movie title. One word. Disappoint milk.
Okay.
So that's when your son turns out to be a dud, or rather, a milk dud.
Your son turns into candy.
Caramel covered in chocolate, yeah.
A
A little kind of pebble round of salty sweet.
Is it a noun
It is not.
or a verb?
No, it's a noun.
Got
No.
it.
Yeah. A thing, a disappointment. You're a disappointment. You're a disappoint milk.
What matters?
Disappoint milk.
I think what'll really sell it for me is who voices the disappoint milk. Chris
Mm.
Pratt. Oh,
No, he's gone, but I would want it to be James Caan.
Yeah, he is
that's
gone.
fun.
Yeah, but we could AI his ass. Forget it.
What a bad sell.
Wow,
Absolutely
and you gave up
forget
as
it.
quickly as you launched into it. That was so intense.
So unnecessary.
Sorry, did you just say launched? Did you just say launched?
Is that like a keyword?
That's the word of the week. That's absolutely the word of the week. What's your Venmo? That's $1,000.
I'm not going to say it on here because people try to get me to send them money.
No, I'll bleep it out. I swear to God. Is it? What is it?
I'm not. I refuse to accept $1,000 from you.
Okay.
It feels really wrong.
Well,
That's really nice.
What Bible verse do you guys think is best suited to justify hate? Word of the week.
Oh.
Word of the fucking day.
You said it?
I said it.
Okay.
Hate. Amir,
Would
why
it
don't you
be-
kick this one off?
The Headgum Podcast is a rotating cast and crew of
I'm obviously gonna have to stop
gay-
you right there.
Yeah.
Rotating.
Yeah, like
Word of the day?
guess.
It's not the word of the day because and Marika was on last week's episode. I'm trying to keep my cool here. But 2025 word of the day is evolving to me coining terms.
Right.
We're about 17 minutes in, so we have 3 more minutes to fill, and that's up to you guys. Let's see if you guys can get the word of the week in the next 3 minutes. Fine.
The and your
Passion fruit. Steely.
was. It's always something
Westlands.
really dumb. Like it comes,
Since.
What'd you say? Hat. No, it's not hat.
when.
When would be good, but no, it's
Yeah.
not when.
Who?
Business. Twine, goose, egg, nest. Let's do bird things. Wing, beak,
Let's do bird things.
tail, feather.
What if it was let's? You got it. No, there's this one. I actually have a.
It's a New York based.
In
Liberty, Apple.
It's not a New York
Subway.
thing, but it is a part of the office.
Part of the office.
Huh.
Wood, studio, microphone,
No.
Desk.
What's that?
Desk.
brick,
Hello.
No.
tile.
I guess I'll do warmer and colder.
Yeah.
Tile is colder.
Choose one of the things we said that was warmer.
Desk, I guess. Or no. No,
Wood.
brick is probably the
Brick.
warmest.
Okay, so it's a building material.
Hmm.
Mortar.
No, it's not.
Okay. So it's not.
Is it red?
It can be.
So you actually think of the word of the week? So you don't just award them
I've
at
never
random?
historically done it, but everything about this episode is new, including my mojo, because it's back, baby.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Red brick has to do with the building.
In theory.
Can be okay. Address.
No.
Street.
No.
Sidewalk.
No. You're kind of circling it.
Is it outside?
Yes.
Hydrant.
What's that?
Hydrant.
No.
Garage.
Garage? No.
Car?
Car?
Curb.
No. Curb? No.
Gravel.
No.
Asphalt.
Colder.
Colder.
Things like garage is circling it.
Parking.
House. Apartment. Condo.
Garage apartment.
Building.
I have no idea what you're gesturing.
A house might have one of these.
Bathroom.
No.
So we're back inside.
No.
It's
Toilet.
outside.
It's outside, and a house might have it. The
House
office has
door.
it. Your new house has it. Door.
Garbage.
No, but that'd be good. Not garbage.
Stair.
Driveway?
Step.
No.
Fence.
There might be a
Numbers.
step up to one of these things.
Doorbell.
No.
Knob.
Nope.
Step up to one of these things. It's got mailbox.
Mm-mm.
Threshold.
No.
It's outside.
It's outside. That your house has one of these. The office has one of these.
Light.
Patio? Let's
Holy
go.
shit. Word of the week.
Wow.
$1,000 goes to me.
All right.
Damn.
Congrats.
Oh, I wanted to bring a checkbook for this. God damn it. All right, Johnny.
I deserve this.
You do. What are you gonna do with it to make your ethical billions?
Oh, okay.
I already forgot what your thing was. What was it, Johnny Viro or something?
No, it's
It's funny because I listened to last week's and I didn't know it because it was bleeped.
yeah.
It's nice to be on the inside.
Oh, baby.
This is so fucked.
Yeah, this one wasn't even. We didn't stumble on the word.
Yeah.
It was a guessing.
You
game.
asked. Yeah.
This
you
one
asked
was
us to
hard.
do it.
There's no way we could have said it in like normal conversation.
But we were always going to get there once we started guessing, and you gave us warmer or colder. You knew that this was trending towards you giving Johnny $1,000.
Cool.
What is this app? Is this for like cam girling?
I think it's my iPad like built in. Maybe it's Zoom that's like doing motion.
Word of the week. I can't believe it took 38 minutes.
What?
iPad.
I definitely said that. It's one of the first things I said.
Just have to keep powering through the lack of energy here. Word of the fucking day. Gunt.
Nobody said that.
No. Sorry. I feel like I fucking broke it.
Yeah, you've had to explain this a lot of times. Do you want me to handle it?
Thank you. Yes, please, Marika.
Yeah, so Geoff is now pitching a new word for the dictionary.
coining terms.
A coining phrase.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And this week, I guess it's gunt.
Gunt. Yeah, exactly right. It's a gun-owning.
Marika loved it.
I did love it.
It's good. I mean, it's good when Marika likes something.
Do we have to bleep the C word?
I'm gonna bleep it. I don't really want it out there on the internet. Me saying it with a hard.
It'll be hard for people to know what he means. Though.
It's funny how there's different levels of swears. Like fuck elicits some reaction, bitch less so. But the C word is like extra profane
Not
for
in the
some
UK.
reason.
If we were
Not
in
all
the
the time over
UK,
there.
and ultimately, that's why I think it's funny.
Gunt is different though. I don't think you have to bleep gunt because.
No.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
So a mirror is a gunt.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't own a gun.
He meant Cohen.
The other part is
he meant Cohen.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
Word of the week. Holy shit. Word of the week.
What?
No way.
Why Amir has gotten the word of the week like 3 weeks in a row.
I know, and the craziest part is that he's the richest of the four of us, and
Yeah,
you keep getting like
for
a
sure.
thou.
We don't know that.
Your Patreon thing, man. It's simple math.
Old open style entrance only works about 9% of the time. But did you guys say cunning?
Nope.
Well, I did just now. Cunning's actually the word of the fucking week. The word of the week.
Today's word of
Week
the
for
week.
short. Today's word of the week. This episode's word. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
basically, it's
What do you
a
want us to do
cunning
about
little
it?
segment. Smile. There you go.
It was more fun
I'm
when
smiling
you
about
just
something
chose
else.
a random word someone else said.
Yeah.
And didn't ask us, did anyone say this word, and then give it to yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm nothing if not open to constructive feedback. But sometimes what you do is aim poison at me like a cannon and shoot it
So
down.
you're never open to constructive feedback.
Bringing us into what I like to
It was
call
funny. It really was
our
funny.
word of the day.
I mean, how long are these podcasts? Like 3 hours usually?
Yeah,
It's usually
Jeff just can't
30
imagine that
minutes
he'd have to
to
be here till 5
33
p.m.
minutes.
That was unimaginable to him.
Word of the day. Obviously, it used to be a word that someone didn't say on the show. Nowadays, it's a phrase that I coin. So today it's Iractor.
Meaning?
I didn't say it out loud until just now.
Yeah.
It sounds like a tractor that's in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
instead it's a form of therapy sorry.
Take it again.
I'm
Yeah.
still stuck on how everybody's been treating my outfit. I really tried to wear something new.
Can you pitch us
should
your
not have
ideal
done-
your
what do you-
ideal reaction of what we said?
What would you have wanted us to say?
Your
when you walked
sketch room's
in?
called business casual. I
Yeah.
wore my business casual.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. That's like a schizophrenic explaining to us what's going on with the pile of slang words.
Yeah. And also, like, this outfit is attention-seeking behavior, and you're getting attention.
I'm
the
worried
attention
about
isn't
you.
good.
We haven't talked about it, the elephant, in about 20 minutes, and I think that's what's
Iractor.
Yeah, what is the combination?
An Iraq tractor. We
No,
got it.
No, it's a form of therapy for when you're irate, where you drive a tractor that vibrates your glands.
I think that it has a bad name.
This is hot.
Thank you.
I'm into this.
Right?
Does this
So you're driving a giant vibrator to calm down.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds weird.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds awesome.
is this from your same company that made the Afghanavan?
That's absolutely correct.
Because
That's
how
more
you're
of
dressed
a
right now is a guy that sells
the
Iractors.
Iractor. Yeah, I'm at a dealership.
Sorry, I had a good
Princess,
thing about the Afghan van.
What's that?
It's like a blanket that comes with a blanket.
Oh, Afghan.
You're really
Iractor.
cementing what Corey's accusing me of, or sorry, that everybody's accusing me of, by basically asking for permission to speak. You do not need to do that.
Well, you keep doing this with the mic.
So do the same thing.
I don't want to fight with you on it. I just want to kind of share it.
This is how it could be used in a sentence or in a conversation, rather. It's a two-person exchange. Maybe you can be the one that's not in quotes.
Good.
I'm so pissed.
Why don't you ride the Iractor?
Isn't that just like a Sibian? It's kind of that kind of energy. You're entering the lion's den.
Do you have like a sound library? This is like a morning radio show.
Sorry, word of the week already. This is unbelievable. You just pocketed $1,000, David.
Thank
No
you.
way.
Yeah.
What was the word?
What'd you say?
What
was
was it?
the word?
Do. David, what's your Venmo?
I'm just gonna. Don't worry about it. I'm happy.
No,
to just,
come on.
No, it's okay.
No, it's all right.
I'm good.
All right.
Don't send him $1,000 for sure, though.
Is it David Young SD?
It's not.
All
My
right.
picture's on it, but don't even worry about it. You save that money.
The first thing that I have to wax about is my time in the city. Can we get the eagle?
Oh wow, word of the
It's
day,
a red
city.
band. Yeah.
You've said city several times already.
What's the cricket?
That's for when Pyle says something.
Right, yeah.
What's
It says
ESL?
eagle.
Eat
your
ass.
Come
on.
Usually we don't veer into oral smut on the soundboard.
Yes, we do. You put that on there.
Could we get the eagle or is it buried?
You want fart with extra reverb?
I want the
or we
thing
don't
that says
veer into
eagle.
it?
It is a red button that says eagle.
Yeah, I think just
Word of the goddamn day, for the love of God.
City?
City, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
One for one.
Word of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, every week it's either word of the week or word of the day. This week it's word of the day.
Okay.
The word of the day is leprosy.
Leprosy?
Is it like?
No.
Is it like? It's leprosy. USSY.
Correct.
Okay.
LEPRUSSY. It's when you put your whole energy and
Leprosy?
efforts into contracting leprosy.
Good.
Everyone's so trained to like not speak during record.
I know it's tough.
I just don't know how to respond to that.
Okay, so it is what I
Yeah.
said.
Well, I didn't know if there's another cue up from that. Or just...
That's it.
Okay.
Basically, word of the day used to just be something someone said. For
Okay.
example, I
the, she.
Yeah.
But now it's
Leprosy.
coining phrases and terms
So
like leprosy.
If it comes up naturally in a conversation, do we do
Sure.
like a Pee Wee Herman yell?
You can, but it's not going to. And to that end, I want you like the idea is that I'm introducing and coining and creating phrases that people might start saying.
Yeah.
So just if you guys could kind of help me out and start saying leprosy.
Okay.
Whenever it feels natural.
Okay. That can be arranged.
And
Sorry,
I-
word of the week. Zach said it earlier, actually. This is delayed. Cornfeld. Zach, what's your Venmo?
Great.
Because that's $1,000. You got the word of the week.
Oh,
shit.
Awesome.
Do not send him $1,000 because he can't
Bring
send
it.
it
Keep
back.
going, but I need to find his.
I could send it back. I won't.
I wouldn't call it that, but I moved
would.
to Williamsburg, yes.
I would, she says with a shit-eating grin.
Also, I forgot to give myself this this word of the day.
Allie.
So I meant to give other people the opportunity to say it. No one quite got there until I did.
Right.
We've got a lot to get. Sorry?
I said right.
We've got a lot to get to here.
And Allie has a lot of questions.
Allie, are you not familiar with word of the day?
No, is the word caw?
The word was Allie. And don't say that's a proper
Alley.
noun.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Thanks.
I don't know. It just felt so like bland. I'm like, nothing about this is interesting or exciting.
Oh. Do you know what that sound means?
No.
You're coining a phrase.
Peast.
Peast?
P-E-A-S-T.
Peace.
It's yeast that brings a sense of calm.
Oh.
Peaceful yeast.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yes.
It's yeast of peace.
You're
If
the
we can
opposite
get
of yes
some
and.
of this. Yeah.
What about
You're no
the
yeast.
What about the
Okay.
piste de resistance?
Ooh.
I don't think so. This is peace. This would be
Not
like
giving her anything.
nutritional peace that leavens bread. And when you have a slice of that shit, everyone drops their guns.
Try and connect with them again, Marika. Try one more time.
So I guess like peaceful yeast.
Incorrect. It's yeast that brings about calm.
Yes, that's what I said.
No, you
And it
what
can
you-
be nutritional.
Incorrect. No, what you're saying
You
is
said
that the yeast
nutritional
itself.
peace that leavens the bread and
Bread. No,
drops
you're saying
guns.
that once you have a slice of that bread that was made with peas, No, sorry. Now you got me tripping up. You're saying the yeast itself is peaceful. That's not true whatsoever. All right?
What about Mr. Peast?
Fuck.
That's good.
Amir, is it true that some rabbis after a bris will actually put the tip of the foreskin in their mouth?
You know, I've looked into that because I guess that's like a very common known thing where after a circumcision, some rabbis will like suck the blood out or like do something like that to cleanse the foreskin or something like that. And I guess it's not very widely spread to do anymore. But I guess in some like super Orthodox communities, it does still happen, or it did still happen until recently. But there was like actual cases of children, babies getting like diseases from the rabbi doing that they no longer do that.
Word of
No
the
way.
week.
Word of the week.
Word of the goddamn week.
What?
Do.
I said so many obscure words that could have passed.
None of them were
You
it.
chose the most common.
No,
Yeah.
this was set up before the episode.
Where do you have it in writing anywhere? Can you show us the screen by which it says word of the week is do?
Yes.
I'm watching you type the word do in the reflection of your glasses.
See?
Yes, I do see.
It's a Google search.
Bristles verb.
Yeah.
Bristles verb is also a...
And we went crazy.
Wait, did you just... Did you just say we went Mason?
Nope. Crazy. Was
Oh.
Mason the word of the
Well, now-
day?
Mason's the word of the day.
Mm.
And I just said it, so I guess I got it.
Like a brick mason?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went free Mason at Six Flags.
That's cool.
Glasses new? Or you've always had them, but they haven't been blue?
Sorry, the show doesn't come to an absolute halt just because there's kind of a wrestler WWF like entrance, right?
Oh.
There actually is still a word of the day.
I have a pitch. Oh,
For word of the day?
yeah.
Must be better
Let's hear
than
it.
what weird.
Let's see what's
portmanteau.
Polyculus.
Meaning?
When your polycule is being ridiculous.
It's really funny to have someone guest on the show who actively listens to the show because they have to.
Yeah.
It makes
That's
you a really
pretty
good
good.
contributor.
Out of obligation.
It's pretty good. It's a good
pay
first
me.
attempt.
Yeah.
It's a good it's like a vomit draft, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
nice.
I'll work on it.
Because what you're really looking for you're really looking for a word like groutside.
Groutside.
Groutside?
Groutside, yeah. So basically it's when you're sealed out of your own house.
And your name is Grace.
No.
Oh.
What's the GR?
The doors are like grouted shut. And you
Sort
can't
of
get
like
back
locked
in.
out because of your cock's out.
Sort of like what happened to me last week.
You got locked out?
With
I got grouted outside.
Oh, no.
How about that?
It was some kind of practical joke. I don't know if it was Misty's doing or if it was my enemy's. Do you guys have words of the week? It's not generally supposed to be something where we all contribute, but if you want.
No.
Also, no.
It's great. Geoff, yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah.
Word of the
Yeah,
week.
it's sweet.
Word of the week. Interesting. Who said that? Was that
Nice.
Marika?
Yeah, sure
it's
was.
$1,000.
Hell yeah.
How much?
What's that?
How
You
much?
know what it is.
Well, let's do 10.
Yeah.
Down
Even
down
that's
from
kinda high. 1,000.
We can do 100.
It just sucks because I didn't know Peter listened to the show.
Yeah.
And it seems like his favorite episode was the one where I didn't host.
Yeah. That's
I don't know where I'm
exactly
getting
what
that.
I said.
Oh, that's true. Wait, what'd you just say?
His favorite episode.
No, the
was-
exact sentence you just said.
That's exactly what I said.
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Said?
Exactly right. The sound is not playing, huh?
Mm-mm. There it is.
Word of the day is commemorate. All right. The definition is to pay tribute to someone who's passed on while weirdly mentioning their ethnicity a lot.
Give me an example.
Cokie Roberts was an accomplished journalist and author known best as being vaguely Sicilian.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Commemorate.
Marika Brownlee built a career in comedy, podcasting, and marketing that included many bouts of people mistakenly believing she was from Bangladesh.
Many bouts.
Yeah, like periods of time where people are like,
Yeah.
well, she's Bengali, right? There's no way.
You said you were going to mention the race a lot, but you
Well, that's
only
just
mentioned
one
it one
sentence.
time hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
okay.
sentence.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like right after January.
Holy shit.
Right after
when someone-
January.
Word of the week. Absolute word of the week.
All right, so what was it?
After. It was after.
After.
Wow.
Okay.
Do I
Yeah.
get money?
Yeah, I'm sending you a fucking thou. Sorry.
Sweet.
Okay.
No, take your
take
time.
Grayson, what
Hey,
would
Johnny.
you have done with the $1,000, do you think?
If I had gotten the word of the week,
Yeah.
just reinvested. Probably
okay.
in a local community, but not in my local community.
Oh,
if that
okay.
makes sense.
Thank
That's
you.
actually really not bad.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Did we already do Bond of the Week or
Again?
we did? Okay.
We've done it twice today.
What'd you say?
We've done it twice today, actually.
Have you eaten today? You have the energy of someone who's caffeinated, but you haven't had
Turning
anything
into
to have.
Jim Carrey back there.
Yeah, he brought me closer to
Word
him.
of the goddamn day. Casey, what'd you just say?
You're turning into Jim Carrey back there.
Carrie. And who's the Carrie of the four of us?
What?
Because I think I'm sort of a Charlotte. All right, powering through, guys. Word of the day: derelict.
Okay.
But it's not ICT. It's ICKED. All right. So this is a word that describes something that is no longer licked by anyone. Right?
No.
Use it in a sentence. No.
No.
Use it in a sentence. Ever since popcorn ceilings were found to contain asbestos, they became derelict.
No,
Or if-
I've seen Zoolander, and I know that they say that you can derelict my balls. So doesn't that...
We're all shocked.
So you're saying someone already coined this?
I'm just saying, are you referencing Zoolander, or is this not
It
that?
wasn't intentionally.
Oh, okay.
This is in the past tense. So it isn't it's DERELICKED.
Mm-hmm.
So another example would be Geoff's glands are derelict. Because it's describing something that is no longer licked by anyone.
Right.
Okay, yeah, because Mugatu's campaign was called Derelict.
And you should know that because you dressed up as him for Halloween.
Yeah, 2 years ago,
Yeah,
right?
but I'm not like a huge Zoolander head to the point where I know. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not quite, I don't think it's quite as dangerous as Formula One is.
I mean, that kind of discredits the sport, right? Right off the bat, an actor being like, I'm in, and he's doing it. And sometimes
well, like
Sorry,
he's like
we got
on
the word of the week.
What was it?
Discredit.
Really?
Yeah.
Meaning what?
I am cash poor at the moment, so that's going to be only $10
Yeah,
to
don't-
him.
Don't
pay
Venmo
him.
me. Don't just
I,
don't
it's on
do it.
principle at a certain point.
How many more do you have?
know.
And how many have we had?
Sorry, did you say spindly?
No.
That's actually the word of the fucking day.
Oh.
Oh.
Woo.
Spindly.
The shortest amount of a song. you
That would
play.
be fun if we had to guess songs.
Oh, name that tune.
Imagine hearing that on February 7th.
You think that's the most confusing thing that's going to be said today? Because that's actually the perfect segue into word of the day.
Okay.
Brad, I don't know if you've kept up with the show at all, but actually, word of the day has evolved into a beautiful phoenix. Because instead of it being a word that someone didn't say as the word of the day, it's now I'm coining terms. I'm making up shit that we all are sort of trying to incorporate into our daily vocabulary.
Yeah.
Today's word of the day is baker.
And no one
Baker?
said that, to be clear.
No, nobody said. I'm just saying. I'm bringing a word to the show
You're
every
just
week.
picking a word,
Making a word.
baking a word.
BACRE. It's the definition is it's the general area around baking happening. So if you have like
Bakera.
if you have a cake in the oven,
Or a
that
cake
whole
run.
area is a baker.
Okay.
Got it.
It's like an acre but for baking.
Right. You don't know how initials work. I forgot.
You just said the word of the week.
Which is what?
Is.
That's funny.
There's no way I was the first to say is in this episode.
I wore a polo. Jeff is in a fucking white tank
He
top,
was
and
sitting
no one
on
gives
it
a shit.
for the first 3.5 hours.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
stewing.
He was waiting for the opportunity to be called out.
What was
Right.
that?
Are you wearing that tank top right
You said the
now?
word of the day.
Different
I think you
tank.
said opportunity, maybe.
Different tank.
Yeah,
Did-
you could hit the eagle sound.
Also, Jake, you haven't been on the show for like a minute because of the paternity thing.
New
That
York
wasn't the
man.
only reason, but yeah.
Back me up, man.
It's so good. It's just like a nasty little water bottle.
And then, did you just say delectation?
Nope.
Delactation.
When you stop lactating?
When you
No.
remove lactose from something.
It's a formal word for a feeling of enjoy.
It's a formal word for a
For-
feeling of
enjoy.
Delactation.
Is that what you're feeling right now?
And by the way,
That's
you
the
haven't
word
once.
of the
Can I say? Can I
fucking
get in there?
day.
Can I get in there and just say something first for just one fucking second?
You've spoken a lot.
You actually, you actually haven't once said "Welcome to the Headgum Podcast."
Parsley and other green herbs and breadcrumbs.
Yanks,
And then-
oysters, Rockefeller.
Yes! And did we mention?
Thank you. This is real money, right?
Word of the absolute week.
Hell yeah.
That's $1,000 to George. The word was oysters.
For TV.
Holy
version.
shit. Did you just say Ethernet?
Made for TV.
Because the word of the day is Ethernet.
It's okay, cool.
Word of the day. The word of the day this week is in soy.
In soy.
Yeah.
Like enjoy soy?
That's almost exactly correct. Basically, it's ENSOY, and it's something you would say to someone to encourage them to enjoy their sauce, right?
Oh, and soy sauce.
Yeah, like soy sauce, soy glaze, miso pastes.
Yeah.
In soy.
Right. So like like waiters can say it to people. You can say it to your friends. So you're at like, all you can eat sushi buffets or something. And they like lay down like a California roll and they say, enjoy your meal. Not enjoy your meal. That's
no.
I'm not using it correctly.
Well,
it's just so new.
Yeah.
It's fresh. I'll say that.
So you say enjoy, and it's like enjoy your soy. But it could also, and this is an alt, it's either or. I don't think it can be both. When you're like rock climbing and it's like on belay on.
Belay on.
On soy on.
Soy on.
So that's more like fun and interactive where it's like they hand you your dish and they're like on soy and I'm like soy on.
Soy on.
So
no.
That would make someone's day.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
No, or you love it?
That's the worst one. It made no sense.
Last week it was disappoint milk. Which is when your
that makes
son.
me angry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm mad.
It's what happens when your son is a disappointment. Or sorry, it's what happens when your son is a dud.
Yes.
Or rather, a milk dud.
A milk dud. So wait, he's a treat?
Yeah, he's basically chocolate covered caramel, which is basically burnt sugar, and it's disappoint milk instead of disappointment.
Disappoint milk.
But you think on soy on is worse?
Yeah, I think that's worse.
They're trending up.
No.
Lateral?
Down.
Never have I, Geoffer, wanted to live upstate.
So
wait,
you
holy
do-
shit. Word of the goddamn day.
No one said anything.
It's upstate. And I
Yeah,
said
there
it.
it is. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Know yourself, know your worth, Grayson.
Was that 4 days of activities?
Word of the fucking week. Word of the goddamn week. 4. I don't have $1,000 in my bank account right
Yeah,
now.
it's
so.
clear because you're complaining that you got a check about for $82.
And he came to your party on time.
Did you just say purloin?
He said he came to your part.
Can you spell that, please?
P-U-R. Sorry, did that make you laugh that I said P-U?
Yeah.
P-U-R-L-O-I-N.
Okay.
So it's basically like when you make off with someone else's possessions.
Make off.
Make elf.
You guys are assholes. You guys are fucking jerks. And I love it. Purloin. Who said it? I swear to God, because it was the fucking word of the day. Well, now we've all said it now. Purloin.
Only you said it.
That's really good. The grilled purloin. So that's when you grill someone's purse that you stole. Anyway, it's the word of the day. Purloin. All right.
There was a call on the Reddit to stop the knocking.
There was a call on the Reddit.
Were people getting scared? I just got nervous.
Holy shit, word of the week. Shelby got it.
Was it I? I knew it.
Not even nervous.
Johnny just got it too. Fuck.
Perfect.
How?
2,000.
That's never how the game has worked.
Okay, you haven't said I yet.
Yeah, just say it.
Well, I
3K.
will.
There we go.
Fuck me. I can't even Venmo you guys the 1,000. Like I don't even have the 1,000 in my checking account is the thing. Like usually I have at least 1,000 and I can do it, and then they send it back and I put it back in my account within the day. I cannot do that today.
Rent?
What's that?
Rent?
Yeah, it's July 30th, so I got rent in cash.
Anywho, did you just say grunty?
I've never said that word in my life.
Wait, which word?
What you just said.
Then I guess I got the word of the fucking week. The word of the week is grunty.
Right? Word of the day.
I can never remember if it's word of the day, if it's bond of the day.
Bond of the week, word of the day.
Word
You
of the
made it
day
up.
is grunty, which is when
that-
you're... Well, yeah, exactly right, Amir. So basically, like, you're having a day where you're kind of going like, you know? And then people are like, oh, how you just had a Zoom. How was Amir? Which everybody always asks. And I'm like, oh, he was kind of grunty.
Grunty?
Who's
Yeah.
everybody?
You said Anya. We have to move on. All right.
And the podcast is over, right?
Anya Bond.
Anya
Bond.
Guys, this has never happened.
You've never played the sound effect this many times in a row?
Yeah. We have had word of the week every day. Sorry, word of the day every week. The word of the
word of the toast every smells like.
The word of the day is ass pennies.
You didn't come
That's
up with
Money
that.
Penny's fucking sibling.
Jeff, you didn't come up with ass pennies.
What are you talking about?
It's like an old UCB sketch.
What does it mean?
It's like a sketch that the UCB did.
But what is it? What do they think it means?
They put pennies in their ass and then they distribute them throughout the world.
This
and
is
it's
not
like
that.
everyone touched. I know that everyone has touched a penny that's been in my ass.
This is not that.
What is it, Jeff?
Ass pennies is a company's least primary office. So
Is
to
it
use it in a
ass
sentence,
pennies or is it aspenies?
it's ass pennies. So like Sprite's headquarters are in Atlanta, but their ass pennies are in Lubbock.
Headquarters and ass pennies.
Okay.
And you know,
All right. Okay.
and I hadn't even thought of it.
Well,
like
That's great news.
it really works now, actually.
Yeah, that's
Before I thought it
really
was
cool.
just blowing smoke up your guys' ass pennies. Yeah, exactly right.
Love overlapping dialogue.
That's true, actually, and that's going to take us into our next segment. Well, how many impulses do you have? Just say how many fucking impulses you have.
7. What about if I can?
She admitted it. That's the word of the day.
It wasn't a diss by any means.
Yeah, you implied that she was a whore, unfortunately.
Did you say ladle? Is that what you just said? Ladle?
I didn't. I said,
Emma, can you do the eagle sound effect?
Don't bother because I said implied.
Implied.
What about
Yeah.
SNL 1975's Billy Burke?
That also isn't out. We
No,
can't just
either.
keep saying things that people can't go watch.
Why not?
We don't need to say anything. Just Billy Brick is fine.
Can you just say ladle?
Ladle. I want it.
Okay, great. Emma, eagle?
What a
Emma's gonna
terrible
burst
job to
into
give
tears
Emma.
behind the desk.
Word of the day.
Ladle.
Ladle.
Yeah.
There's
Good
just
man.
so little holding this show together.
You said
And
you say ladle?
Manic.
Yeah, manic for sure.
You seem normal.
Did you guys say frantic?
Normal.
No, none of us said frantic.
Well, that's my energy, and I just said it now. Word of the goddamn day. Holy shit. I mean, we're climbing through the hits right now. We're soaring through. You guys know Disneyland with the soaring over California? This is soaring over the Headgum.
No.
This
Yeah.
is soaring over the Headgum Podcast greatest hits. It's sort of, in
That'd
a
be
way,
fun.
The Eagles. Hotel California.
Yeah, hit it with some bleach, hit it with some mold killer, put up some drywall, spackled it.
Holy
loved
shit.
it, hated it.
Word of the absolute week. Spackle.
Spackle.
Nice.
All right.
I think she'd make a great James Bond
That's really cool.
and progressive.
Did you say cable?
Did I say cable?
Did you say the word cable?
No.
Amir, you didn't say cable? I could have sworn I heard. Because it's the word of the day, really.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't said it.
No one
Okay.
has said it yet.
Said what?
The word of the
The
day.
word of the day.
Which is?
I'm not sure.
You say you're not sure?
I think it's a wire.
It is ultimately cable.
Yeah.
Ah. Everything slid down into the corner along with the ice water. It was awful.
It was.
So I know how it feels.
Kind of trendy.
Yeah.
Word of the week. Trendy. I knew that it was that, so I just wanted to get the thou.
You fuck. It wasn't even related to what I said.
Yeah, but I still got it. None of you guys said trendy.
Yeah. Well, and you knew it was the word of the week, and you sort of shoehorned it in.
This is the first time this has ever happened. Shoehorn is next week's word of the week.
No shit.
So I guess you got to split
What's the
thou.
cash prize for that?
It's $1,000 for the word of the week, so I guess I'll Venmo you $500.
Well, why would I split that? Because I got the word of the week.
Because you got
next
it a week in
So
advance.
I got that on
Yeah.
my. Getting it a week in advance is only worth half. It feels like it should be worth double.
No.
Just nods.
You can Venmo me $500, but I'm going to request an additional $5.
Like this whole trial is a nothing burger, basically.
Did you say podcast?
No,
Because that's actually the word of the day.
I didn't say it.
What is this show about?
Thank God this is
What exactly? You're getting it. Here we go. Word of the way. Word of the day. Word of the week.
Word of the way. Word of the way. Word of the day.
Will, have you heard about the evolution of word of the week?
All I know, no.
You don't listen to the show?
Don't confront people about that kind of stuff.
It does change very frequently.
Thank
so I would
you.
have to be really caught up, right, to know
Sure.
what's changed about
Sure.
it.
Well, a couple weeks ago.
Last
if you
time
heard any
I-
episodes from 2025, you'd be caught up.
I was in an episode, I would think probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it didn't come up one time.
Word of the day basically this year is me coining phrases.
It did come up. Okay.
Right. So
I can't
the
remember
word
the
of the
word.
week this day is Trotch.
TROCH?
And I wish it was that. It's TRACTCH.
Trach.
Yeah.
Like a trash
Rachel
trash.
Trotch. So, because you wouldn't say watch.
I'm missing the straw.
No, Trotch is basically to try to watch, right? So,
Yeah.
like, let's say you saw somebody on New Year's Eve and they're like, have you seen, blank show? And you're like, no. And they're like, you have to watch it. You would love it. And you're like, all right, fine, maybe I'll give it a shot. And then 6 weeks later, you run into them on the street and they're like, did you see that show? And you're like, no, but I trotched.
Not even like trotched
get
it.
it.
Just you trotched.
Try to. Yeah, you still have to say the it part.
Yeah, but I feel like just
I
saying
coined the phrase, so I feel like I
tried-
don't want you guys to tell me how to use it. I trotched. I tried to watch.
Okay.
Off of a podcast recording of my own. So to do this on the second night of a.
Did you know that that's actually a red-tailed hawk, not an eagle? Eagles don't sound like that.
Either
I learned
way,
that
it's the
in
word of the
Alaska.
goddamn day.
I learned that in Alaska.
Good.
I'm going to Alaska.
Eagles don't really sound majestic like that, right?
Right. No, they sound like kind of lame and weird.
Yeah.
Word of the
Good
day
is just
good.
the name. Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that what you said? You're feeling good?
I think I said awesome.
Oh,
I
well
said
now
fine.
I guess I got it then because I said good.
Yeah, you've been
That's
getting
cool.
them a lot recently.
Because I always know what they are, so I can always
Yeah.
say the word and then get it.
Do
Like the
you
other
like
day,
the
I think it
song?
was like Mason or something, and I was like, I thought somebody said Mason, and I think they said agenda or something. And so, but then because I was like, did you just say Mason? I get the fucking word of the day.
Yeah, I think Michigan is a good one. Shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy.
Absolute word of the week. Dane just got $1,000.
What was
Shimmy.
it?
It was absolutely shimmy.
Pretty sure you went. We can review the tape, but I think you went for the soundboard before Dane said shimmy.
What's going on?
What did you introduce yourself as?
Zach?
Zach
Dunn.
who? Done? Word of the day.
Okay. Dunn or the whole
Dunn.
name?
Yeah.
Dunn.
Not it's DONE though, but phonetically the same. Let's move on.
There's just more and more sound effects.
Really?
It's like you're chaining them together, which
Holy
is insane.
shit.
Yeah.
Word of the week.
Finally, I got it.
No fucking way he got it this fast.
This isn't fair.
Chaining?
No, you're.
Oh my god.
Johnny.
Spelled Y-E-R or your?
Y-O-U''re.
Point at somebody and give them the floor.
All right, I'll give Sage the floor.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give Johnny the floor.
Yes.
Word of the fucking day.
What?
His floor?
Sage.
Oh no.
That's the word. Sage is the word of the day.
Sage is the word of the day.
That's absolutely correct. Marika said it.
Got it.
Awesome.
No,
Okay,
I'd
cool.
said Sage, but I only said Sage's name. You said S-A-G-E, I think. That's what I heard.
Oh, yeah, like wise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it like, oh, and it's not like, nice,
Because
Jeffrey?
I don't.
Because we don't think
were
it's funny.
confused, and I don't think she said that.
Yeah, but I just needed to go with it so we could get past.
It's time for a James move on.
I'll do that too.
Word of the day.
What we all came here for.
Finally, I know you're thinking
various places.
Fucking finally. Factoidant. Right? Why don't we?
Yeah.
Can I have a definition, please?
Being avoidant of facts.
Avoidant of facts.
No.
Like lactose.
Let's just, before we get into our personal definitions of this shit, let's play with it for a second.
Lactose?
Yeah.
Like lactose intolerant.
Like you're like the same way people react if their stomach can't handle dairy.
The enzyme, yeah. That's actually not the definition that I had. It was avoiding
You
fat.
mean like avoiding dairy?
The same way you would avoid facts the same way. Did you mute Marika?
I wouldn't even mind.
No.
Oh.
No,
Just
it's
making fun of him.
It's an attachment style where anytime your partner gets too close to you, seeking intimacy, you hit him with a fact.
Factoidant.
Correct.
Can you spell it, please?
Factoidant. Factoidant.
Like an Altoid?
No.
Like an antioxidant.
No, like a factoid.
To the point where I have, like, people started sending me patches. I think I have one in here that just say, like, I'm a little stinker with, like, a skunk kind of, like, winking at you.
Well,
I don't know.
part of your brand is stinky, I would say.
Yeah, stinky is for sure part of my brand.
Yeah.
Most adjectives, like stinky, crunchy, crispy. All those, like, weird words that for some
All the
reason
big
exist.
adjectives.
All the big adjectives that
for a
no
bad
adult
snack.
should ever use. Yeah, no adult should ever use those. But for
And
some
we
reason
should
I
say
love.
that is the word of the week.
Which one?
Which
Stinky?
one? Crispy.
All of them? Oh, crispy?
That is the word of the week. So that's $1,000 in your
Wait.
pocket. What is your Venmo?
Oh, shit.
Don't do it.
I don't even know
I see
it.
you selling your personal belongings
Is it-
on
oh, it's- I
Instagram.
see
so I
it.
feel
There
like
we go.
you really just don't need to.
Actually, I cannot send you this because I'll get an overdraft fee.
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
obviously.
Yeah, good.
Dude,
Coming home to roost feels like something he's going to start saying at some point.
Geoff would do something like coming home to roost. I'm coming home to juiced.
Oh, that's good.
Did you hear that sound?
It was the word of the day or something?
Yeah, the word of the day is Geoff.
Oh, interesting.
So congrats to Casey. I'm not going to Venmo you though.
Okay.
What you said, which was a send up of James.
I feel like that is a comedy too.
Can we get
You can send
the
up something in a
eagle?
comedy.
The word of the day was said.
Okay, well, you didn't tell me what the word of the day was, so that's gonna.
Austin Powers.
No, engaging.
Who said that?
I said
Oh,
that.
you can't. You say that.
He
is
does it
every
every
time
week now.
Uh,
yeah.
I've
Well, nobody
sort
ever
of
says
done-
the word of the week, right? Word of the day or whatever.
I'm sure we have.
All right. We have the normal stuff. I mean, what do you want to do? You want to do word of the day? We can get that out of the way. Ambivalence.
And that was specific to Tate McRae.
That
Would have
one wasn't
something to
specific.
say.
It's just there's certain tentpole segments every week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ambivalence, which is having mixed feelings upon meeting a lance.
I thought it was going to be about ants.
That's interesting.
I thought it was an ambivalent ambulance.
Ooh, that's better.
This whole thing is open to interpretation, and I feel like it's open-ended. It's a TGIM, by the way. Everyone's showing up here with a certain Monday morning energy. Ambivalence. Upon meeting Lisa, this is me using it in a sentence.
Thank you.
Upon meeting Lisa's boyfriend, I was thunderstruck by a feeling of ambivalence.
Because his name was Lance.
And I wish it was that.
Are we just all here to entertain Geoff as he like files through different sound cues?
Yeah.
And we
Holy
just
shit.
like, oh
Word of the
my
week.
God.
No fucking way. Word of the week. She already got it. That's $1,000 to Riley.
What was it?
Geoff.
Your name. Okay.
File.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
I heard Riley say it first. It doesn't always have to
No,
be
yeah,
who
you
said
did.
it first.
Great.
Did you guys say lethargy?
No one did.
And I don't think that's how I'd pronounce it. That's like what you'd call. That's like a LeBron James nickname.
Oh my god.
Lethargy.
Yeah, when he's tired.
Lethargy? How do you say it? Lethargy.
I think it's lethargy.
Lethargy.
It's lethargy.
Yeah, but lethargic.
Wow.
I'm lethargic
Well, that's the word of the goddamn
of
day.
your shit.
So that's kind of interesting.
Can we move on? Thank you.
Word of the goddamn day. All right, as you guys know, 2025 is the word of the day has evolved to me coining terms. Today's word of the day is facilitate. It's to
That's pretty
broker
good.
loathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Can you use it in a sentence?
all the ones that are coming to mind are like airing people's dirty laundry that I cannot say. Like I was gonna say basically like when are in a room, that's facilitate. But
Casey
let me
falls out of his chair.
but let me think of something I don't have to bleep in post. I guess when I'm late to the studio to record, that's me facilitating between me and Anya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
important because it's noon on a Friday.
Holy shit. Word of the week.
Word of the week.
Unreal.
Yeah.
What, noon?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Wow.
No way. Yeah. Sorry you didn't win this week, Ben, but that's $1,000 to me. Is that right?
Yeah. Cool. What's your Venmo?
Shit.
It's just
Didn't.
Yeah, it's but you don't have to Venmo me because you did this a few weeks ago and I just had to Venmo you back and it's kind of just like a chore. So
Did you just say rooting?
No.
Well, that's the word of the day.
How do you spell it?
ROOTING.
Oh, like
Like
rooting
through
hormone.
something.
Yeah, exactly right. Or like a rooter and plumber.
Guys, word of the day. Amir, do you like sushi?
Yeah.
So you're familiar with uni?
Yep.
What about reverse uni, where you kind of flip over an onigiri and it reverses
No.
and you... Okay, well, asshole. The word of the day is researchin'. All right? It means to research urchins.
Can I pitch another one?
I was going to move on, but yeah.
Resturgeon. It's to reuse a sturgeon.
That's a different word, though. That's not the word of the
Yeah.
day. Great word,
No, I
by the
know.
way. Glad you coined it. It's not the word of the day, though.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It was research and not resturgeon.
And it's only vaguely related to the game of Uni that involves reverse Uni.
Friend.
Well, we should also say that you guys are like missing tons of opportunities to like interrupt their conversation, like force your agenda through.
Sure,
like
so you're
press
sort of
buttons
you're
for
not live
sound
editing.
bites,
You're
yeah.
live like giving notes.
Like I would have hit one of those. I would have done like I don't know, word of the week. We already said headgum. That was the day. That was the word of the day.
I'm saying if you did the intros during that song,
Yeah.
I feel like people would be like into it. Like,
Okay.
So like, let's get it started. Like, yeah, Ferris is here. Yeah, put
I
your
would've-
hands together.
That
Holy
would have hyped
shit.
me, yeah.
What? Why is it an eagle, by the way? We never
that?
questioned that, and you sort of flew with it, I guess. It's like an eagle, but it has nothing to do with the word of the week. It's just the noise of a fucking bird soaring.
I think it's kind of just the idea of like a hawk, hitting that bullseye, picking up that innocent rabbit and taking it off to eat it.
Yep.
It's like, you got it. Fucking.
Mm-hmm. Bird is the word as well. Would work too, right? Or not? Does that
you
work
guys
too
don't
well
have-
that you can't? Yeah.
We lost connection with your bank, says your Venmo. That's fine. You shouldn't be Venmoing people thousands of dollars a week and then just returning it. They must be so confused what the hell is going on. Like this one account is constantly sending money and then getting it back within a day or two.
Correct. That's absolutely correct. The word of the week was Ferris. And that was something that I actually decided was going to be the word of the week.
You said it.
Then
first.
someone give me cash. Nobody ever fucking sends me money. So thank you guys so much. We will see you next week, or we won't. It'll be interesting. Like America, this is a great experiment.
That was easy.
Sax!